Welcome to the webinar. Thank you very much for joining. I'm very excited. Today is the 17th of January 2021. We're halfway through January, and thank God that we're not repeating 2020, but 2021. Back in January, everything was very normal, but of course, things went downhill very quickly after January last year. So my name is Andrew Squalari. I'm going to quickly go through the intro to crypto Dacxi coffee chat. I do love talking about cryptocurrency over coffee, so we call it the Dacxi coffee chat. My name is Andrew Squalari. I'm a digital asset strategist. I'm a Dacxi customer, so I store and buy my cryptocurrency through the Dacxi platform, and I'm a Dacxi coin holder. I do and have purchased quite a lot of cryptocurrency through the Dacxi platform over the last few years as well. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't offer trading or any other sort of advice. This is educational, and my story in cryptocurrency. Make sure you do your own due diligence, consult a financial planner and an accountant, not because you're asking their advice about getting involved with cryptocurrency, because I do expect you to have a tax problem. I have a tax problem. I talk to my accountant on a weekly basis, because I need to make sure that they minimize and know my financial situation so they can give me correct advice and help me minimize the tax that I pay within cryptocurrency. I do not ask their advice about whether I should buy it or not. I ask their advice about the profit that I'm making in cryptocurrency. It's very important that you get good tax planning and good advice about structuring your financial future. Now, classic wealth is at a bit of a problem at the moment. You know, COVID-19 or COVID has had a very big effect on the markets globally, has a huge effect on small to medium businesses as well. And a lot of people are experiencing some financial difficulties with active income. But shares and property at the moment globally are exploding. We have a very big growth in shares, especially in the US and Australia. The UK market, unfortunately, is still very, very poor. But in Australia and the US, they're pouring money into the markets. Everyone thinks it's fantastic. But unfortunately, the profits of those companies aren't being reflected in the fake share price that they're showing on the New York Stock Exchange and other platforms as well. And of course, Queensland property markets are absolutely exploding right now because people are actually moving out of the New South Wales and Victoria, coming to Queensland because we do have the best weather and the least amount of disruptions for our lifestyle. So people are wanting to get out of those areas, and that's causing a big population shift within Queensland. So property markets are exploding, combined with the first home buyers loan. It's also very huge as well. So property and shares are literally at the top of their market, and they're very, very overly inflated because of quantitative easing policies of the government. Bank deposits are another big problem about long-term wealth creation. If you've got money stored in self-managed in super funds and it's not being leveraged correctly, you're losing money. Bank deposits at the moment are at 0.1%. So if you've got any money in the bank, you're going backwards. And even in Germany now, if you were to borrow money to buy a property, they're actually paying you 1% to buy the property, because that's where we're going in Australia as well. So if you're a retiree with money sitting in cash in your super funds or your bank accounts, you are losing money with interest, with inflation and taxes as well. Someone mentioned the other day to me that even though they were getting paid 1%, the government were deeming that they get paid 3%, and they're paying 3%. They're paying tax on 3% income on their bank deposit, even though they're only earning 1%. So that's not ethical, but that's what the Australian government are doing. The problem is you need to ask yourself, what are you going to do differently in 2021? That's a big question you need to think about. Are you going to increase your wealth using shares, property, or cash? Honestly, do you really think that what you've got sitting in shares, property, and cash is safe, secure, and in a growth phase? If those questions you're happy with, good for you. But if you're thinking that things aren't really good for you, you need to open your eyes up and have a look at what we're doing with this thing called cryptocurrency. So we're going through this cryptocurrency adoption boom right now. Back a few years ago, we had this wave one, where everyone woke up to cryptocurrencies. Now we've got institutional money managers having big institutional platforms like BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, MicroTrends, and lots of other large financial managers are getting involved with cryptocurrency. And because they've got involved, it's pushed the market up to about $44,000. Unfortunately for you, it was sitting at about $20,000 Aussie at the beginning of December. These big institutional companies have really got involved. And on top of that, consumer spending providers like Alipay, MasterCard, Visa, which WePay, PayPal being the biggest, and Square, all allowing us to spend our cryptocurrency and also buy and store our cryptocurrencies on their platforms as well, has really driven the cryptocurrency market dramatically in the last few months, because these big payment providers have got easy entry points into cryptocurrency for the general public. Now, PayPal just the other day, they sold their record amount of cryptocurrency in their platform. $240 million worth of crypto was sold on their platform in one day. And of course, they charge money for that. So their little clip, their fee per transaction is probably the same as what they normally charge. I don't know exactly what the fee is, but they're making great money on the people in the US buying cryptocurrency through their platform, as will WePay, MasterCard, Square, and Alipay. Square made $500 million in their first year of selling cryptocurrency to the general public. So that is why this adoption boom is exploding. That is why we're seeing this huge rise in prices for cryptocurrency. So if you grab hold of a crypto, a Bitcoin at 44, an Ethereum at other areas, then you are going to do very well. The thing what we're experiencing now is institutional FOMO, fear of missing out. That's what's happening right now. These big companies are all jumping in, selling the general public, storing for the general public, and trading for the general public, whether it's $100 or hundreds of millions of dollars. The institutional FOMO is happening right now. And the general public hasn't really woken up to this big rise in cryptocurrency prices. And I think it's our responsibility to share that knowledge with people so that they get involved, and whatever they buy it for today is going to go up in value dramatically as time goes on. So what's happened with the industry? This is the cryptocurrency total market size. So this number only a few months ago was $700 billion. Now it's sitting at $1.2 trillion. So it's grown, nearly 50% in the last few months. And the trading volume per day is $181 billion. So a lot of people are putting a lot of money into cryptocurrency. And whether it's you or not, it's irrelevant. This is really going to go dramatically higher this year. Now, just talking about the blue chip cryptocurrencies, which are the ones I talk about a lot because they're the safest way to get involved with crypto. We've got Bitcoin this week. It's gone up, or it's actually gone down 5%. So we really did go up to about 54,000, down to 39, up to 47, down to 44. Doesn't matter what it is. Back in December, it was worth 20, and in March, April this year, it'll be a lot more than 44,000. The trend is what we're following. This week, we've gone down a bit. In the last 24 hours, we've gone down a bit as well. Got Ethereum, which is one of my favorites at 1546. And again, it's gone up a little bit today, but in the last 24 hours, it's gone down 10%. Not a big deal. Like I said, we're looking at trends, and the trend is very positive. And the last one I like to look at is Litecoin. It is my favorite. I like Litecoin. It's the silver version of cryptocurrency, and we've got Bitcoin is the gold version of cryptocurrency. So you've got Litecoin sitting at $180, down 3% for the week, and down 23% for the week, 3% for the day, 23% for the week. But it did have a huge rise. So we'll talk about that. Now we've got Bitcoin over the last 3 months. So 3 months ago, can you believe one Bitcoin? Can you believe that was $16,000 3 months ago? Who'd have liked to be involved with crypto 3 months ago and bought a Bitcoin or some Bitcoin at that price? So it's gone up 200% to get to $45,000 today. So that's pretty exciting. We've got Ethereum again. It was $519 up to $1,550. So again, it's been more than a 200% rise in Ethereum over the last 3 months again. So hey, if you had a self-managed super fund and you were looking after and managing your own money, you could have tripled the amount of balance that you had in there. So that would have been good to be involved with crypto with your super. And the last one is Litecoin, which I could find out who that person was. If you are on the call. If you could mute yourself, that would be fantastic. And Litecoin, could you believe it was $67? Now it's 180 again, $180 again. That's over 200% growth in the last 3 months. You know, you can't do that with property. You're not going to do that with shares. Our trend is very positive. Did it go up and down? Yeah, it did go up and down quite a lot over the last 3 months. But look at the trend that we're looking at, and we follow trends because we are long-term wealth creators. Now, just to explain why I like the Dacxi platform and why I decided to transfer and buy cryptocurrency through the Dacxi platform, because it makes cryptocurrency easy. Not only does it make it easy, it makes it very safe because we do have an A+ security rating on the exchange. So if something happens with my computer, if I've got bad security on my computer, no one's going to steal my coins. The exchange is built all around external security, so no one's going to hack into our exchange because we do have the best rating on an exchange you could possibly get. The most important part of our platform is we do have a wealth creation, digital wealth system, allowing us to learn about cryptocurrency, get confidence in cryptocurrency, and make sound financial decisions around cryptocurrency about where you want to create wealth now and into the future. So part of this webinar tonight, and this recording, if you're watching it as a recording, is all about developing confidence in cryptocurrency, and Dacxi has got a great community around developing confidence in cryptocurrency. And the last thing I like the most about it is that we're going to have an interlinked 100 platforms all using the Dacxi coin to get involved with equity and lending tokens, so crowd financing coins all over the world, all using the same security type exchange rating, the similar type of platform, all designed for retail investors, so everyone around the world can get involved with Dacxi, and we can get involved with other opportunities all over the world and help fund those opportunities through the crowd financing mechanism that we do have on the platform. So that is why I like the Dacxi platform the best. The second reason I like the platform most is the Dacxi bundles. Makes it easy to buy cryptocurrency. So we've got a blue chip bundle. We also have a precious metal bundle, and we have a wealth transformation bundle. So the DAC pack. The DAC pack, you get 50% extra coins. The bundles, you get 10% extra coins. So if you get introduced to the platform, of course, you choose which program you want. And when you choose it, the company will purchase those coins for you. And when you do your secondary funding, you do through top up. And again, you buy a program or individual coins according to your needs. How to buy is quite easy. You get introduced to the platform. You choose what program to buy. You select how much you want to fund with. Open up an account using your email, your 12-digit password twice, one capital, one number, one symbol. Read the terms and conditions before you agree to it. This would already be introduced here. We filled out who introduced the Dacxi. If not, put in the email address of the person who introduced the Dacxi. Open up an account, verify the account. Dacxi will allocate your coins. Congratulations, you've switched over to cryptocurrency. Thank you for being open to learning. Get back to the person that shared this video with you, and make sure you get in and learn more about cryptocurrency and take some action now. Thank you very much for your time. Great to talk with you.